peach granita. Granita, grano means a grain. And this turns into a slushy, a grainy slushy kind of ice, flavored with the fruit. It could be peach, it could be, you can make it with any fruit. First you start making the syrup, and the syrup is sugar, Prosecco, okay, a little bit good measure. Let's put the Prosecco right in there. We let that boil. A few leaves of mint, lemon juice. So there's the sugar, the Prosecco, the mint, and the lemon juice. We'll bring this to a boil and let it boil until it kind of loses 1/3 of its volume, and then we'll let it cool. The flavor of this is peach. You can make it out of any fruit that's in season, whether it's peach, pear, raspberries, strawberries, any fruit will do. Cut it into chunks. Just like that. So this will continue and will boil down, but you need to be cool. It needs to be cool, so I have one that has been cooling right here. And you can see how it looks very syrupy. And this will make it all in a puree. Let me just collect everything down. And we still need it in a finer. Okay, that should be done. And you just spread it out in a baking pan, just like that. We'll put it in the freezer. It'll begin to form the crystals. We'll go back, break those crystals, and then put it back in the freezer. And it will take about good 6 hours to crystallize the whole liquid. And it never really is like an ice cube. It always is kind of grainy and loose, and that's what's so good about it. So let's put it in the freezer. All right, 6 hours after, you keep it in there with a fork, continuously scraping it off the sides. This is how granita looks. And it grows in size, of course, because the crystals form and then they begin to float. But this is what the granita looks like. And you have to get moving here, you see? You have to kind of really break them down. And you have to move fast because, you know, these are very thin ice crystals. You can eat it just like this. But to serve it, a nice glass, just like that. Peach and blueberries go great together. So I bought some blueberries. This is enough. Okay. Okay, so do we have enough here? Let's put some whipped cream. Some blueberries. Just a little dab of kind of just like that. Do we want mint? Yeah, well, you know, to bring it to the table, I think mint would look great. So you see, That's beautiful for your guests. But I am going to dive into one and taste it and enjoy it and share it with you and invite you and all of those goodies. So let's see, let me go right in here. I want to get, So, Granita, whipped cream, blueberries, Really good. And it's not too sweet, and it's just very refreshing. Granita is easy to make and delicious. And while I go through this one, I'm inviting you. You can come over, sure. Tutti a tavola a mangiare.